Well, time now to turn it over to the highlight zone, and with the election just a few weeks away, many people are tired of all the attack ads. So tonight we decided to emphasize the positives in Zone Decision 2012.
When it comes to Zone Decision 2012,
the people know what they are looking for on Fridays.
We want to be entertained. We want all the final scores, and we want all the best highlights.
Well, the people have spoken, and they want the highlight zone.
I'm Ben Rosehart, and I approve this message.
Stay tuned for the highlight zone!
Hello, we are happy to introduce Todd Allen from 101.3 KISS FM tonight, radio as our guest anchor. Thanks so much for being with us.
I'm glad to be here. It's a new experience for me.
You can definitely tell the radio voice, fantastic pipes right there. What do you think, guys?
I think he sounds great, yeah. Now, he says he's a little nervous, but you know what? He's going to do just great.
Can he do some Howard Cosell?
No, not really.
Okay.
No, it's not really my
thing.
Howard Cosell, yeah.
We're going to start with a pair of 8-0 teams squaring off in Aledo, Illinois, and that's where we begin. That hasn't happened in this area since 2006. 8-0 versus 8-0. Let's check it out. The Lincoln Trail Conference crown up for grabs and unbeaten season as well. Back and forth we go until Mercer County mounts a drive behind the arm of Tanner Matlick.
Oh, wow.
He connects with Peyton Holmes' 22-yard touchdown just 2 minutes before halftime. The Titans strike back. Tony Grip had a good grip on that football despite the wet weather. Finds Keaton Jacobson. Keeps on his feet into the red zone. There's the Eagles defense though, come up huge. Zach Nelson with a Zach attack. Reads the tip drill perfectly in the end zone. And it's a 7-0 Mercer County halftime lead. Second half action. Mercer County hits the gas as Matlick runs hard, leaps into the zone. He's in for a 14-0 Golden Eagles lead. The Titans defense steps up, throttling the Eagles drive here. PJ Koenigs with the 4th down sack. That's right, he brought his sack lunch and sack dinner tonight. Then it's Mercer County putting the game on ice. Logan Snyder goes right up the gut, and he spins his way in. Golden Eagles finished the regular season unbeaten. They beat A&W by a final score of 27-0.
You know, being a senior, I put in 4 good years of work, and to get to this point, it just feels really good. We've worked extremely hard this offseason and season.
It feels pretty good. You know, we've been working on this all summer, all offseason. We knew it was going to come down to this. We know it was going to be a tough atmosphere with the rain and everything, but we knew that if we did everything right, we'd come through and get the win.
When it comes to candidates for Zone Decision 2012, we need them to be well-spoken. Guess we locked down again this week.
Todd Allen, you make the call.
Right down, right down, right down.
Well, I guess my radio background qualifies me. They love to rock the vote in Rock Island. Third quarter, Rock's defense comes up big. The Raiders are going to be going for it on 4th and 6 at Brett Livingston, I presume, and Ashton Faramelli combined for the stop.
He's taking the whole team with him.
And after a rocky punt, the defense passes another test as DeAndre Thomas and Trey Sigel haul down the Raider back as they try to halt the rushing attack.
But what a run right there. Fantastic.
How many tackles did he break there?
3.5, I think.
They pull buses.
And later in the third, Zach Chapman fires a quick slant to Derek Willies, and the future Iowa Hawkeye takes off and moves the chains.
Perfect pronunciation there, too.
But the Raiders' running game is like the autumn wind. No fact-checking on this one, as the Raiders' running back is for real.
Greased lightning.
Rocky playing very well, but just a tough matchup tonight for them. They lose 41-28.
All right, soon-to-be conference foes vote at the Soul Bowl.
Hey, was this supposed to rain tonight?
Panther defense keeping it a game. Tanner Shulot chases after the bad snap, wins the race to gobble up that pigskin. Now the Lions call on Harrison Hall in his 3rd touchdown of the night. And this one is his shortest of the night at a mere 48 yards. He also had runs of 84 and 88.
My goodness.
Wow.
Guy's going to need some oxygen.
Can't stop.
Whoa.
Panther offense trying to remain in hailing distance. Cody Vroman is going to dial up 29 yards on this run, and boy, those uniforms are going to be dirty after this one.
Did we get a receipt with that field turf?
Need some extra tied with bleach or something.
Peoria runs away with this one 48-0. Tough one for UT, and Quincy gets a victory 16-14. 14.
Well, longtime foes Richwoods and Galesburg renew the rivalry. Galesburg's special team streaks down the field as Travian Diggins gathers in the ball and dashes 25 yards. Big gain right there. The Knights continue to add to the ledger as Jermaine Johnson goes down the path to the zone from 9 yards out. Kind of muddy there, too.
Just a little.
Yeah, are those the away whites there? Not anymore. The Silver Streaks defense keeping it a game as they flock to the loose ball.
The home black and the away brown, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Galesburg takes one on the chin. Unfortunately, they lose 28-3. Moline does get the victory, 36-24.
Hi, this is Zone Intern Marie Adolphs here at the Clinton-Bettendorf game. For our Zone Decision 2012, our candidate not only needs to be well-spoken, but well-dressed.
There's no debate on this one.
Sharon Dreek, you make the call.
Oh, my God, I definitely approve that message.
A fashion plate.
Well, I try. Clinton's defense seizes opportunity. Dustin Caldwell covers up the loose pigskin deep in Bettendorf territory. And the muscle turns into Clinton points. Jeremy Peters splits the uprights. That is a 29-yard field goal, and that's not easy to do when it's that wet outside.
Beanbag goes
Bulldogs'
through.
run game, though, begins to pick up steam as Bubba Hernandez gets the handoff from Kyle Cox, who begins to pick up blockers and dashes into River King secondary, flipping the field on a 55-yard run.
You will eat the mud for my cleats.
And then Bettendorf seizes the lead on a 4-yard TD trip by Hernandez. They're not very dirty yet, but I have a feling they'll get way dirtier as this game goes on.
You couldn't see it, but me and Ty both did the lean on that field goal kick that it just got through. That was a nice play. 30-3, Bettendorf gets the victory. Now, Davenport Assumption was looking to continue its mastery of the city of Davenport. The Knights waste no time in showcasing that as James Hua finds an opening and races 34 yards just 40 seconds in.
Assumption's going to take flight. Jake Gervais goes up. Here we go. Ryan Coughlin, who finds an opening in the secondary for 40 yards.
He's open.
Ooh, nice play there. Gervais has had a fantastic season as the quarterback. On the very next play, Gervais again. This time getting the green light, finds green turf himself.
Little trickery. Trick-or-treatery.
White jersey's just in the early going.
Yeah.
29 yards counts his way off to the zone, and Assumption does get the victory. What's our final?
57-13 over North.
Knights just on a roll right now.
All right, the Falcons fly south into the teeth of Muskie Mania. Muscatine defense swarming to the ball as Brayton Shalavi makes the stop right there. The Muskies' pass defense preserves the lead. You're going to see this. Matt Weiskamp camps out in the passing lane. And he hits it.
Top 6 at 6 possibly. That was pretty cool.
Maybe. The Falcons begin to take off as Brandon Ortel hauls in the 9-yard toss.
Ooh, that was a long 9. Nice play right there. And then our final score, the Muskies. They come back into the win column, 35-6.
Hi, this is Zone Intern Emily Renwick, and it's time for halftime on the Zone. During Zone Decision 2012, people are looking for
A candidate who can crunch the numbers.
The choice is simple.
Zone producer Brian Stocking has a history of accurate final scores that is second to none.
I'm Brian Stocking. I approve this message.
Stay tuned for the second half of the Highlight Zone!
Once again, Todd Allen is our guest tonight from 101.3 KISS FM Radio. And Todd, you're doing a great job so far. Where are we going to be headed next?
Well, it looks like we're headed out to Sterling.
Hi, this is Zone Intern Kyle Carresco at the Ottawa Sterling game. We need a candidate who is versatile, a candidate who can give the forecast, a candidate who can read highlights.
There's only one candidate with a sterling reputation like that.
Eric Malin, you make the call.
Ah, yes, I'm Eric Maitland, and I approve that message. The Golden Warriors face 3rd and 8, and Tanner Morse finds Cornell Hartz for 10 yards to keep the drive alive. There you go.
Oh, nice
Get
catch.
That pass and run!
Nice.
Run! A good run there.
Missing those tackles,
Run after
too.
catch. Sterling prospers on 3rd and long as Morse with the deep ball to Logan Wharf on the out pattern. 31 yards. Big gain there. Sterling also finding some big gains on the crossing pattern with Morse finding Hartz for 15 yards right there.
Oh, nice tackle
they found
too,
him,
though.
but only after he got 15. Sterling hits the board as Morse has the keeper. Takes it in right there for 6.
I call him the code. And Morse and Sterling were right there, but the Pirates do hang on to win by 3. Rock Falls also gets another victory by 7.
All right, the green machine was revving its engine against LaSalle Peru tonight, and was that a camel?
That
or
was a
llama?
camel.
Wow. Geneseo defense standing tall. Michael Daniels knifes in for the sack right there. Cavaliers ride closer to the goal as Zach Shinnote, he tosses it to Damian Allen right there, and he's making some nifty moves.
He's getting that uniform.
Yeah,
well,
he's
keeping
moving.
it clean right now, but
wow, he's still running. He's not going to stop.
There's a little mud.
Finally down. There's
our
that camel. That's hilarious. I love that. Fourth down, Geneseo's back to the wall, and Daniels notches the quarterback sack.
I wonder if they consider this field an oasis with all that water.
With all that water, yeah.
The green machine improves to 5-4. They win 28-0, and Streeter downs Dixon as well. All right, Rock Ridge looking to end a signature season against West Hancock. They are playoff bound, though, as well. Rockets. Oh, nice blast off here from Niles Stevens.
Coming out of the downpour.
Whoa. 69 yards to the house. He proves Niles more than just a river in Egypt here in the United States. Now, the Rockets D also clamps down on the Titan passing attack. Mitch Weber and Dayton Stanford combined for the sack.
A brutal sack.
He's not going anywhere. You approve that too, Eric? I think so. That was a nice play. That was a nice play. Then those tricky Rockets, they run the ball out. Oh, they're going to the air. In the rain. That's not easy to do. It was really coming down out in Edgington. And there's Stevens fighting Tanner Gillespie for the 61-yard touchdown toss.
Could have
Rock
built
Ridge
a house between him and the defense.
gets another victory.
Rock Ridge.
35-6. That was an impressive play. Other action we have also for you. Monmouth Rosewell was leading in the second half, and they do win by 8. And Orion knocks out Princeton 35-6.
Well, I wonder if they have any camels in Bureau Valley hoping to reach the gates for the playoffs. Are in Morrison. Second half, the storm begins to pick up as Nick Catton eludes the line and delivers the quarterback sack. Morrison with the response when Matt Wilkins finds a leaping Danny Willis leap like you've never left before. That's from The Simpsons. For 8 yards there. Morrison continues to call on Wilkins to Willis on 3rd and 10, who stays in bounds and fights off defenders. Boom, 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 to move those sticks. That's a first.
Great effort.
4th and long now. Morrison elects to gamble, only to have the entire Storm defense corral the runner in the backfield.
Storm's kind of appropriate for the night.
Yeah, got him in the back 40 there.
Morrison, however, does prevail 21-6, and Newman wins again 13-6.
Panthers trying to scale the wall known as the Bruin defense, but it is the Bruin offense that steps up as Taggart Venegas slings it to Bobby Morrow on the 12-yard touchdown.
That'll be a touchdown till it be Morrow.
Yes, but the Panthers gain traction on the terrain as Nick Williams finds a seam, turns on the jet, and is off a 49-yard odyssey into Bruins real estate before he's brought down.
Kind of like
the red
playing on
zone.
a slip and slide tonight.
Yeah, write a book about that one.
And for the first time since 2001, EP scores in the series at home as Zach Inskeep breaks the drought on a 5-yard touchdown run.
No drought out there tonight, that's for sure.
Might have
And
been a camel or two.
Oh, they came so close. They lose by 8, unfortunately. Great game for them. Also, Fulton was leading Kewanee, and they win 6-3. And Riverdale gets a victory by 20. All right, moving right along here to Knoxville and Abingdon. How about this one? This was a fantastic matchup. The TV6 Photogs bring their A game for every game, that's for sure. The Commandos line also brings its A game. Trey Maxwell for the first down there. Then it's Abingdon going to the final page in the playbook.
Yeah,
Maxwell.
Whoa! Felt like snow.
Picking up
turn.
steam.
Whoa, he slipped.
Oh,
he's
no
there.
traction.
Oh, I hope he's okay.
I hope he's okay, yeah.
That's a great play. Blue Bullet 21, that's where he finally came down. Then Abingdon continues to rule the line of scrimmage. Tanner Thomas with a 9-yard touchdown. Abingdon secures the victory. Final score 28-0. Also West Central big over West Prairie.
Needed the golf spikes in that game.
Yeah, really.
Longtime district rivals square off in DeWitt. The Sabres defense keeps the lead as Drew Volrath and A.J. Smith combine for the tackle for the loss there.
Good teamwork.
The Sabres swarm to the ball here, and as they stuff the back at the line of scrimmage, he's not going anywhere.
Say cheese.
And dance.
Our final score last we checked. It is a final. DeWitt wins 17-16.
She's going to hear about that on Monday.
And Macokota is leading by 7 last we checked in the 4th as well.
All right, the busiest person in Letts will be the scoreboard operator. The Falcons' drive is clipped before pay dirt as Austin Bowling tracks the ball down in the end zone.
Oh, wow, wide open.
Minneapolis takes full advantage as Jesse Ertz to Drew Buster, who busts through the secondary for 17 yards. Bulldogs. Is that where we are? Yeah,
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
so. They're
Oh.
sure. That's, oh, yeah. Way
Nice
to keep
play
up,
there.
Maitland. The Bulldogs build the lead to 13 as Ben Vormick rips the 7-yard touchdown. There you go. That's 6. Sweet 6. Minneapolis calls on Ertz, who tallies his 39th running and passing touchdown of the season. This one goes courtesy
wow,
of
look at him
fleet
going
feet
over top
on
of
a
people.
50-yard quarterback keeper.
Once again, another
Raise your
example.
arms if you're sure.
Another example, he's got a scholarship to Kansas State next year, and Minneapolis is still undefeated heading into the postseason. What a fantastic play. That could be a top 6 on 6 other scores. Columbus was up by 7 in the second half, and I believe that's all we have for you right now. Wilton and Wapello, let's head out there.
Okay, 2 of the best passing teams in Class 1A ready for takeoff in Wapello. Wilton turns to the run. Coy Snyder runs to daylight, eludes Wapello tacklers for 25 yards.
Oops,
the Beavers
sorry.
go to the air. Oh,
Sorry,
this
that's
is
PV?
Oh, I gotta have PV.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Pleasant Valley. Pleasant Valley does get the victory tonight, Sharon, so you are a happy
Yay,
camper.
9-0.
But Burlington, we love you too.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, tough
but
one
my
for
son
them.
plays for PV, so
Tough one
I'm
for
late
them.
in
Hey, look,
favoring
Todd did this without getting his uniform dirty at all.
did.
Wow.
It's kind of difficult to do on a day like today.
You pulled through, though, and you were fantastic tonight. Thanks so much for coming on.
Yeah, I can do this TV thing.
Yeah, it was
Let's
we'll
give
have to have you on in the
kiss
future.
goodnight.
Whenever Ben's gone, you're in.
Okay, I'm
All
here.
right. We are out of
right.
time. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for joining us.